Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's your man, Adam A. Spencer, and today we're diving into my M1 Finance retirement account, my Roth IRA, and I want to show you guys specifically how I am currently paying myself first. One of the ways, this isn't the, one and all kind of solution for everyone, and this isn't the only thing I'm doing, but I know there is some confusion out there when people are like, well, how exactly do you pay yourself first? Well, when I get my money, for example, from TaskRabbit, if you are someone who's part of the TaskRabbit economy or Fiverr, Upwork, DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, wherever it may be, I believe they all kind of have a similar, payment system workflow. You work and you probably get that money direct deposited into your checking or savings account within a few days after you completed the job, the task, the delivery, whatever it is. Well, as you guys can see right now, this is literally my Roth IRA account that I have with M1 Finance. And what you're going to notice is, for me, being that I'm self-employed, one of the important things is knowing kind of the ups and downs, the flows of my business, and when I kind of make more money compared to other times within the year. And so it's the beginning of the year, and ultimately, I'm always paying myself first. So I have my emergency savings fund set up where even though, I think I have like 2 months or 3 months, I still have a small amount that always goes towards that just because I'm thinking about inflation and, maybe there might be some price increase or something, whatever it might be. So I always have a small amount when I get that, regardless of how, when I get paid from TaskRabbit, I always have like a $50 or something that's going into my emergency savings fund. But after that, I have my Roth IRA. And with my Roth IRA, especially knowing how the market is right now, things might continue to go down. So I don't want to max out. With the Roth IRA, you can only do a $6,000 contribution for someone my age. And so per year. So I don't want to max out all at once right now. And I mean, I technically probably couldn't anyway. I mean, I could, but got to move things around. We don't want to do all that. So what you see here is a $50 contribution, right? $50 here, $50 here, $50 here, $50 here. And basically the way I currently have it set up with my Roth IRA is that it's a $50 contribution I think initially I had it for every week, but I think it's every 2 weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks. And ultimately, the thought process there is, hey, I know with my business, my line of work, I generally make a lot more money in another, 3, 4 months from now. And so when things pick up a bit more, I can do a larger contribution that I do in here. Now, while business is slower, I don't make as much money now. And, we don't know if the market's going to continue to go down, but it also is down a bit right now. So you don't want to miss out on, especially if it's a Roth IRA, for example, on the opportunity of, purchasing a stock at a cheap price. So the approach I've taken here is I pay myself first, where I do with my Roth IRA, I pay myself $50 every 2 weeks. And this is allocated to my Roth IRA. It does its due, it does its magic, does the do. And, in another 3 months from now or 4 months, this amount I've added will, maybe it's $1,000, maybe it's a little less, whatever it is. Not really worried about that. More so just the fact that I've been continuously contributing to my Roth IRA. I've been paying myself first. I've been benefiting from the stock market being, kind of down, which means stock prices are cheaper. But also I'm aware that things might continue to go down even more. So that's why you don't necessarily want to do a large sum approach here. Some people would say, oh, do it at the beginning, because then you do it at the beginning of the year, then you have all year to reap the rewards of the dividends that your company, if you have any dividend paying stocks or ETFs in your portfolio. These are like my worst ones here. So you guys can't even see any of the other top dogs, a bunch of Vanguard guys in the mix. But you got to be some growth. You got to have some growth in there. So thinking down the road, long term. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, I have a small amount that is contributed right now every 2 weeks. And then in another 3 months, 4 months, when I know I have a lot more money, I can basically make sure I hit the the remaining portion of my 6,000 contributions. I'll pay it all off. I'll get the whole total thing in there. And like I said, this whole time, I still have money that is going, a small amount going into my emergency savings fund. Aside from that, the other thought is, and I do have another kind of investing portfolio that it's kind of like my house portfolio. I haven't, made that, concrete decision, but it's another portfolio that I have that I'm investing in. And since the Roth IRA, you're limited. With that, I'm obviously not limited. It's just a regular brokerage account, so I can add however much I want. And with that, same difference. I have a small amount every month that is contributed into that portfolio. I believe that one is like literally $100 a month. And, if you guys are familiar with this channel, every weekend I do my growth portfolio, my dividend portfolio, where I contribute $25 a week to those. Same difference. That's something that I have here inside of M1 Finance, and I set it on autopilot where that $25 for each of those portfolios is automatically withdrawn from my checking account and contributed into these different accounts that I have. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't touch anything. It does it all for me. And so, my friends, this whole concept of paying yourself first, it's not complicated. And it really is just a matter of setting up whatever automations that you need to configure. You do it once or twice, you spend a little time, but once you do it, the rest will take care of itself and you never have to touch it or look at it, think about it. It's just going to be, you just got to make sure you got your job, you got some sort of income coming in, TaskRabbit, Fiverr, whatever it is, and make sure that money's in your checking account so it can be automatically pulled out and contributed to the appropriate emergency savings fund, retirement account, house savings, car saving, whatever it might be, vacation, whatever it might be. But my friends, you gotta get started on it. And even if it's a small amount, I mean, the dividend and growth portfolio every weekend is literally $25 a week. If you can't, if you're trying to tell me I don't have enough, I can't even do that, then that means you got to start grinding more. That means you got to absolutely be watching this channel and trying to watch the videos that talk about making money, because you got to make a few more dollars. And when you make those few extra dollars, don't think, oh, I make more money now, I can go splurge. And no. That extra money is meant for your retirement, meant for you. It's meant for your retirement, your emergency savings fund, your house, your car, your vacations, whatever it might be that you want to save for down the road. Well, that's what that extra money is going to be meant for. So get grinding, my friends. No excuses, but you got to pay yourself first. That is one of the most important lessons that, you have to take on and implement if you want to move forward in this financial independence journey. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys are understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth. I hope you get it. And I hope you implement, some of these practices. I honestly, it's been a game changer for me, not having to think about any of this stuff, and just, I set it up and it just runs the course. It does it all. I just got to make sure I make money. And I love that. It's just easy, and it's great to go back and be like, where am I at? Where's my net worth at today? Where are things at? And, it's something that I'm incredibly grateful that I've been proactive with trying to improve my financial situation beyond just making more money. Because getting a grip of it and being able to manage your money is going to, bring you a long way as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Feel free to leave any comments, any thoughts, any suggestions about, this particular way of paying myself first with my Roth IRA. Are you doing anything like this? You doing something similar? I do have a link down below to M1 Finance. So if you do want to start to invest and grow your money with M1 Finance, you can use my referral link. I think if you start and open your account with at least $100, they'll give you like $20 or $30 for free. So you already got some money that you can throw into your retirement account or towards your emergency. Well, no, if you do M1, it would be your retirement most likely. So yeah, get started, my friends. No excuses. You got to get the ball rolling though. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Feel free to leave a comment down below with your thoughts. And while you're down there, don't forget to smash that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, and it lets me know you guys enjoy and appreciate this type of content. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date on all of our latest and upcoming video content. But all right, my friend, you already know what it is. I got to keep it moving, but I'll see you in the next video. Peace.